I'm Adam Britt with QB365, and this is episode number 10
A 10
of the breakdown. So, first off, I'm obviously in a change of venue. I got tired of the desk. I'm in the cheap seats here at Hebron Christian Academy. I found a video, a film of a QB from Texas. Okay, he's already graduated, and he was a backup for life. Like, he never thought he was ever going to start a game in his high school career. But the starter got a severe knee injury. Terrible thing. He's all set to full ride to Florida State, out for the year. So this quarterback jumped up off the bench, helped his team win a lot of games. There's been some question about his leadership, about how much he loves football. There was a rumor of a party that he organized at a not so savory place the night before the game. But you could in that final game where they won the district championship, you could really see that his leadership picked up 100%. I was not able to find a lot of film on this guy. I think his coach doesn't allow film to go out there. He's got an old school coach named Bud Kilmer. For some reason, he wasn't at that final game. It was really weird. But who knows? The quarterback, he says he's going to Brown University, does not want to play college football. I really hope he reconsiders, because he's quite the talent. And now that he's seen what he can do on the field, I really hope he changes his mind, decides to play some more football. So this is John Moxon from West Caanan High School in Texas, and let's take a look at his mechanics. Okay, here he is, the Mox himself. The first thing that I see is that nose is kind of going a little forward. Okay, I'd much rather it be more straight out, if that makes sense. I don't want to obviously parallel to the ground, but just kicked out straight away from him instead of going forward or backwards. Just going to put us in a better wrist position. Starting from the lower body, looks like he just get a little bit more going. Doesn't look like his legs are loaded. Just not a lot going on. You see that back knee turning in pretty quickly. I think that front leg might be in the way a little bit. So just not a lot going on, which won't kill us if we're really good with our arm. So up top with his arm, front arm doesn't do much to start with. If that elbow went forward just a hair, I'd be okay with it. But both hands, you see, we talked about both arms wanting to work together. They almost mirror each other going straight up. Okay, issue with that? Well, with the front arm, you can see that high hand is going to want to open up the shoulder, and you can see that elbow is wanting to pull that shoulder down. If the left shoulder goes down, the back shoulder is going to want to come up. So that's going to want to raise and get that attack angle very steep. The other thing with the back arm now, a lot of external rotation here. You see that shoulder rotating backwards right there. So when that happens, and that elbow and that arm don't go forward at the same time of the external rotation, you get this layoff right here. See, the ball's going behind his head. So basically putting a lot of pressure on the shoulder, maybe even the elbow. And so with the front shoulder going down, the serious external rotation of the back shoulder going back, you get that really high release point. I've said plenty of times, a high release is a nice benefit of a good throwing motion, but it shouldn't be the goal, because you've got very little control when you're trying to throw from the top of the circle. And the only place you can go now is down. And you can tell it kind of hurts his extension right here. He doesn't really get that full extension. Probably worried about sailing the football. So he's going to have the ball sailing a little bit from up here. If he releases a hair late, it's going to want to dive on him a little bit. Looks like he makes a good pass here, maybe just a little high. Receiver Brown, quite the athlete, makes a great catch and then pays for it right there. Ooh, shoulder pad right to the back. That hurts. Overall, though, Mox is pretty solid. It's really the intangibles that makes him such a great QB. So what can you get out of this stupid thing that I just did? Well, don't take yourself too seriously. nobody works on, thinks about, dreams of, eats, sleeps quarterback play throwing mechanics more than I do. Yet I still spent 3 hours, probably 4, maybe 5, putting all this together. Okay? Do not take yourself seriously. What you can't take seriously is your jobs, your responsibilities, whether you're a student, athlete, son, brother, dad later in life, accountant, coach, whatever. But if you're the guy that takes yourself way too seriously, especially before you earned it, you got a really good chance of being that D-bag on the team in the locker room that nobody really takes seriously except yourself. So take these words to a little bit of wisdom. Make sure you're not that guy. Have fun with all this, because if you're not having fun, then why are you doing it? And go out there and throw better. See you next time. Oh, and if you actually haven't watched Varsity Blues yet, and you're 17 or older, what's wrong with you? Right after this video is over, you hit that thumbs up button, you hit that subscribe button so I can continue to give you amazing information and movies to watch, and then you go to your local Blockbuster Video and you rent that thing. Because it is the greatest thing that 17-year-old Adam ever saw. And even if you're 13, maybe even 12, depends on your parents, watch the unrated version, or not the unrated, the edited version. I think it comes on Spike TV. It's just as good. You'll get the gist. You're not going to miss much. Okay? Go do it right now. Go, right now. Just go.